AudioDaddy, AudioDaddy.
All right, Michael, Norbs, AudioDaddy, with a beat in the background. We're about to take you through a journey of how to sing, how to rap, how to master that craft. You hear a beat in the background, Michael's gonna take over here and sing, rap, and do his thing for you guys. Ho!
Let's sing. You can flip it right over to what I do best. And every time I see myself in front of a microphone, I leave it all alone when it. Hey, there's a change in the beat. Abstract sounds all over the place, and I see that 4/4 turn into something that I can do. Let's go, You gotta have a little bit of swag. Listen to the beat and how it switches up so I can drag. My motherfucking nope, I just swore, but you can do what you do on your own. Maybe on. Hey, hey.
Try to find the melody.
Exactly. And you can create something out of nothing, like, there I was, I'm waiting for a taxi. Hey, my girl says, I told her I would meet at 4.
Speaking of melodies, we're gonna bring a melody in here and show you guys those same beats. Now going over a D key and chord. And we're gonna do the same thing, but give it emotion now. So the first thing we're doing is playing with some bass and pianos. A hip-hop beat's about to drop, and Michael's gonna take it from here. Check it out.
See, the music changes as soon as you hear that melody. And my voice starts changing, saying things that come from the heart, like, baby, I know my emotion is driven by these keys that you hear in a moment. See the difference between what I just did a couple of minutes ago is this is filled with heart, and this is filled with soul.
Watch the change up.
It's about to change.
A little bit of a reggae feel.
It's about to change. Hey. Baby, I loved you since way back in the day. And did I say, I remember when you used to look like a fresh Coke bottle. It's all good, and everybody knows if it's not a classic, then it's thrown. And Mike Cal jumps in and out of these beats like he was on, and everybody knows what he's doing. So if I tell my baby that I love her, then everything that I did was gone. Woo. And tell my baby girl that there's no other worry about this guy right here. So, where you going, where you going, where you going? How fast can you move when you hear this song? Where you going, where you going, where you going? They probably gonna make a dance out of this song there.
Now watch it change up again.
Now this is abstract, so I'ma say a little bit different. Like, who that boy in the back singing all kinds of trash like, hey, who that now? Hey, that's Norbs and my cat. This AudioDaddy type of vibe make you feel happy like yeah.
So as you see, it's the same beats, same key even, but bringing different types of emotion and melodies into the tempo. And Michael can very easily and comfortably, and hopefully you guys too by the time you're done, rap and package your voice around every type of melody and beat you hear.
AudioDaddy. There's a difference between me on a YouTube video trying to look better than you. I wanna teach you how to ride the beat, how to sing a song, not from your throat but from deep in your soul. That's how we do. So if you feel comfortable enough, sing along. AudioDaddy, daddy, AudioDaddy, daddy. Audio. I'm about to leave the microphone to get a glass of water.
That's how easy it is. Of course, Michael makes it sound easy, makes it look easy, but really, it's about wrapping your voice and packaging it around that melody, around that key, and around that beat. You can have a little monotone in your voice, but it sounds better if you add a little tone. Just little things like that. And what I tend to do, because I'm not at Michael's level, I scat my way through beats, so I don't even have words. I'm just like da-da, 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 doo-da-dee-dee-do. I try to find my little syllables and where they fit until it sounds proper. And I try to constrain my throat and open it up so I get a different vibe every time that I flow. Hey! But sooner or later, you find what works, and you either start writing to it, or you already have your lyrics pre-written, and you're just starting to flow and master that lyric around the beat.
There's a lot of truth to what he just said. I mean,
I've been at this for a lot longer than a lot of you guys out there, but scatting, he brought it up. I do it all the time. It's like, it's finding a vibe, it's grooving it out. So, I mean, once you start figuring out the tempo, you don't want to fill it up with words right off the bat, because you haven't figured out the groove. So, what I like to do, and and don't complicate it, right? You like the groove? Or just pick 3 words.
Yeah.
I like the groove, I like the groove, I like the groove. I like the groove and what it does for me and you. I like the da 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 da.
Yeah, and see, now I kind of like the flow, so I'm like da 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 da.
So yeah, we talked about scatting, and let's break that down a little more, because we both feel that before you just jump on a mic and, like Michael just said, go rah and make it sound beautiful somehow, you have to formulate a packaging plan around it. So I'll let Michael break down the layers of how he does it. I just kind of rough my way into it until it sounds right, and I just fit the beat. But sometimes artists write and sing a cappella, and then the producer will wrap that beat around his or her voice. This way, what we're doing today is there's already a beat, there's already a melody, there's already a key to stick to, and we're trying to wrap our voice around that key, melody, pitch, tone, mood, emotion, energy, and all that. So Mike, take it away.
Yeah, okay, so in a second here, he's gonna drop some melody or key. And you see, a lot of what Norb said is actually truth. And I mean, it's all truth, actually. There's no right way to write a song. There's no wrong way to write a song. Like he said, you start some songs off with the lead of an acapella. It might start with a beat. It might start with a bunch of words on a piece of paper. Myself, there's no method to my madness. I simply, if it's me creating the beat, that's a whole different ball game. But for you guys out there that aren't necessarily producers and you're jumping on production that already exists, the perfect way to approach it is, if it's got a beat, figure the beat out, figure the groove, find yourself a pocket where you can sit in, and that would be your step 1. Because without a natural rhythm, a feel for the beat and the groove, you are going to be up a creek without a paddle. So with that being said, I feel like Norbs is about to drop some melody.
We got about 20 seconds here.
So 20 seconds. That 20 seconds, I can keep talking. I'm going to probably first latch onto a melody or whatever the first thing.
It's going to be a beat.
It's going to be a beat. All right. If
Coming
it's a
in
beat,
like 7-8 seconds.
I'm going to attach myself to that beat, fit myself in that 4/4 pocket.
And then the melody will come in after.
4,
3, 2, and...
So I'm going to do exactly what I would do in a studio. And this is it.
At this point, I'm going through the scales, figuring out what is successful and what fails, what sounds good to me.
And this kind of sounds good right now. So as soon as I familiarize myself with a melody I feel people are going to attach themselves to, I go
da 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 da. Ooh.
See, there was no words necessary. I'm comfortable with the way I've approached it so far. Now it's all subject to change. But I feel comfortable enough at this point because the groove is settled. I feel soulful. I feel passionate. So any word that comes out of my mouth afterwards, it's all part of the package. Because I've figured out, it's like, it's the bricks and mortar of a package that we're trying to build. Like you said, Norbs. So the bricks are there. The beat is already made. The melody's there. For this particular project, that's enough to work with.
You've done the foundation, so
that's exactly
that house it can be built. You can put as many windows as you want, make it as many floors as you want, akin to production, meaning you can have layers. So once Michael lays down that first layer and it's strong and it fits the track, then doing multiple layers on top of that and doing his bridges and his acapella height accents here and there are easy because the foundation's laid.
Yeah, so, those are all upgrades.
Basically. All right, we're gonna run out of beat here in 2 seconds. Back to the straight talk. Hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. We're calling it Finding a Flow. Brackets, wrapping your voice around a composition and scatting.
Flick it.
So even before you write a beat, even before you choose a tempo and a genre, I always try to even put that in my head and just kind of come up with like a and from there even pick up a flow. And then go on my keys and try to find what did I just do with my voice, because my voice is an instrument just like a piano. So I'll find that on piano and expand on it and start dropping my flow. There's no real set sequence of how to build that track out and how to build the flows out. So.
And then what you guys just heard there, the beginning, the sort of the preparation was the paper and the words that are going to come out. You know, now that we figured out the groove, that's your pencil. There's no sense in writing words to a beat or a song if you haven't figured out the foundation. That's what we did. You guys get it now. Let's do this.
So you wouldn't have written anything up until now?
Yeah, I wouldn't have had a reason to.
Yeah, me neither. I would have found that flow, and then once I'm like, all right, I like that flow, that melody, that structure. I'm gonna start writing, or look at what I've written and how do I package what I've written around this flow.
You see, the music changes as soon as you hear that melody, and my voice starts changing, saying things that come from the heart, like, baby, I know my emotion is driven by these keys that you hear in a moment. See the difference between what I just did a couple of minutes ago is this is filled with heart and this is filled with soul. It's about to change. It's about to change. Baby, I loved you since way back in the day. And did I say I remember when you used to look like a fresh Coke bottle, it's all good, and everybody knows if it's not a classic, then it's thrown. And Mike Cal jumps in and out of these beats like he was on, and everybody knows what he's doing. So if I tell my baby that I love her, then everything that I did was gone. Woo. And tell my baby girl that there's no other worry about this guy right here. So, where you going, where you going, where you going? How fast can you move when you hear this song? Where you going, where you going, where you going? They probably gonna make a dance out of this song there.
Now watch it change up again.
Now this is abstract, so I'ma say a little bit different. Like who that boy in the back singing all kinds of tracks like, hey, who that now? Hey, that's Norbs and my cat. This AudioDaddy type of vibe make you feel happy like, ha 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 ha, yeah.